Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P-Farm. Thinking right out here in the lab in the wee hours of the morning. When I do what I do for you, I got a nice listen for you today. What's with you and death? Death to the physical body don't do nothing to your conscience and your spirit. Understand that. Why? Did you know that life starts after death of the physical body? Let's talk about it. Rightism, 25 rules live by, storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune into receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? So let's get it together. I asked the question, do you know you? You went on through. Yeah, that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but you know how to answer for yourself. Tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here too. Wake you up with knowledge of self. Yeah, that's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and too. Might not be true. Again, right thinkers, I ask the question, did you know that life starts after death of the physical body, physical life? This human life is temporary. It's a test. To pass the test is to what? Get conscious of who you are, aka know thyself. Not to be rich and famous, not to be the best and number one to go on that nonsense. No, just know yourself. Why? That way you born. Okay, that's the concept. Again, I'm a conceptualist. I put together concepts. So this is just one of my concepts. All right. All ignorant people die because they believe death is the end to the body and they don't have the wherewithal about the spirit concept. Perfect example. He was scared to death. Why? He didn't know that. Well, he wouldn't have made the cut anyway. My philosophy, he wouldn't have worked for him. Why? Because his heart was not like, all right. But again, how you live. The key here in human form is to live right. Moving on. All those who know themselves, all those who reach the level of consciousness, all those who become conscious of who they are, know themselves, reach anointed, become spiritually enlightened. All those people go home. That's what it's called, home. That's where you come from. Body to earth, spirit to heaven. What that mean? Body staying here. We know that. It ain't going. But the spirit goes back. We've been telling you that and telling you that forever. Okay. But when you know thyself, when you know who you are, that is only done through righteous and virtuous living lifestyle daily. Practicing, studying, and learning and implementing what you're learning, and you will get the benefits of that. They're called blessings. If you do it any other way, it's called karma. You're going to get what you deserve. I've been telling you that for the longest. Keep beating that drum to death, beating that horse. The eternal, immortal life is the afterlife. That's going to be for eternity. This, you get 100 years, you did good. Now, 100 years ain't nothing compared to eternity. So understand that. But you can know who you are. You can become conscious of who you are by putting the work in. That's the whole idea. We've been doing it for thousands of years. Moving on. We are immortal beings, aka spirit beings, believing, because we're ignorant, we are what? Just human beings. Ignorant of themselves, the higher self. And that's called lack of knowledge. Not knowledge of what? Knowledge of self. You have no self-knowledge. You don't know you. Knowing your name and your sex don't mean a damn thing. Waking up, becoming conscious, enlightened, whatever phrase you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, discovery, whatever it is, you have to do it. That's the common denominator with all of it. No matter what you call it, no matter how you label it, it's the action that you have to do. That's my point, and that's the right thing. Philosophy, what? Putting in the work. Okay, manifest what you learn. I don't come here to tell you what you need to do just for you just to hear it and don't do it. That makes no sense. Moving on. It's called teaching, enlightening. I'm giving you something that's going to help you. And when you become conscious of self, that means death will pass you by. You can't die. The physical body will. But again, your conscious and your spirit is what goes on, go home. That's why for eternity, you know who you are. But if you don't know who you are in the human form, you ain't getting close to knowing who you are in the spirit form. Physical life, human beings, is here to have, we here as spirit beings in human form for the experience. Again, the experience is one of life tests. And how to pass it? Get self-knowledge, become awakened, become conscious of who you are, and get out the matrix, get off the treadmill, so to speak, of life. Why? Reincarnating. If you don't learn nothing, you're going to come back. If you didn't pass the test, you come back. But you won't, but your spirit will. You be dead. That's what dies, the physical body and your conscious, your ignorant consciousness. All right? But all human beings are spiritual, a.k.a. God beings having a human experience. Y'all give the credit to Christ. I don't understand that. Take it up and understand the same thing. You can do the same thing. He told you that. Y'all won't listen to nothing he said. Y'all swear he's all that, but you don't listen to a damn thing he said. Don't listen to me. Don't follow me. Don't praise me. What do I do? Praising him. Calling him on. Call God. Moving on. That's who I talk to. All human beings are God. And you got the pineal gland to communicate with God. Once you tap into that, you and God become good friends. Now, how you tap into it is your choice. I did mine the old-fashioned way. Put the work in, and it happened. Moving on. That's the only way it's going to happen. Like Christ said, through me. Only way you get to God is through me. Do what I do. Spiritual knowledge is being able to commune with your higher self. For Christians, y'all go into prayer, y'all talk to God, y'all call. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Why? Because in your heart, you are sincere and you believe what you're doing. I ain't no problem with that. That's how it's done. I feel the same way about my right thinking philosophy. See, I give you credit for what you're doing because I know what I'm doing. So it ain't a problem what you're doing. Understand that. But we're all here to what? Know thyself. Whether you realize that or not, don't make a difference to me, okay? But until you figure that out, you be coming back. That's all. And God, you need to know your higher self, a.k.a. God. That's who you want to know. Not Christ. God. Okay, yourself. Your higher self. So don't get too attached to this physical world. Why? It's temporary. It ain't forever. Where you want to go is the afterlife. But in order to get there, you got to pass the test here. You can't live this life and willy-nilly just to think you go, no, it don't work that way. So you see the people who are blissed out. You see religious people who are diehards in what they believe and their faith they believe in. I ain't got a problem with them at all. Okay, I got a problem with the phony ones. That's my issue. But again, don't get too attached to this physical world where it's temporary. I love my body. I love living. But that's why I keep it in good shape. Okay, that's why I go to the gym every day, work out, to keep the body going. A body in motion stays in motion. I want to keep my body in motion, so I go to the gym every day. If you fall in love with this physical world, all you're going to want is things, stuff, and pleasures. That's the physical world. Okay, those are the things that this world offers. That's it. And that ain't going to get you nowhere. I have already, outlived my grandfather and my father by changing my lifestyle. They didn't get old. They worked hard. They weren't fat. Like my man said, dog shit fast, don't shit long. So whatever you're doing, if you're doing it fast, you won't be doing it long. So learn how to slow it down. I'm adopting that method for myself, so I'm seeing how it worked personally. All right? But I know I can't spiritually die. Physically, yeah. Spiritually, no. Why you say that? We already know that the spirit is in us as God. God don't die. Self-created, always there, always will be. That's why the circle denotes God. Why? No beginning, no end. Alpha and Omega, all that. Yeah, y'all talk. But do you understand what the hell you're saying? You get the significance, you get the message, the hidden message behind the esoteric teachings I'm trying to give you. That's the truth. If okay, your dream world, I tell you all the time, when you lay down and go to sleep, you practicing for death. What do you mean? Yeah, your body stays here. Your mind goes somewhere else. Astral projection. The mind can go anywhere it wants. Forward, backwards, up, down, and around. It ain't limited to time and space like the physical body. That's why you sleep. The mind done went all over everywhere. But in your dream world, called the astral plane, okay, your mind and your spirit working together. The body don't exist. I told you, I teach from the neck up. Why? I don't need this. This ain't gonna do me no good. This is for the physical body. That's what I said. Male and female is for the physical body. The spirit don't need the male or female category. And I told you, ain't no sex in the afterlife. I just lost a whole bunch of people. No. You can't have sex in the afterlife. So understand that. And all that 72 virgins, they lied. They lied. They lied. I'm telling you again, they lied. Ain't no virgins. Why? Ain't no physical body. We're entities, we're spirit, we're energy. That's why, and I'm trying to teach you concept. That's it. I understand the concept. When you understand, you can put it to use, manifest it, and you can understand it for yourself. You ain't got to be told. You ain't got to know. I know for myself. You can't tell me nothing about God. Why? I know that for myself. I put my work in to do that. Moving on. And I'm not a preacher. I don't preach about God. I teach you how to get God's attention by living right. That's it. Simple, real easy. All right? What happened? God is spirit again. That's the heart. That's the gimme. Consciousness is the mind. He gave us the mind to become conscious. And when you master one's mind, you found what? Yourself. God within you. That's the name of the game. He gave us this for that. God's gift. If you don't use them, you lose them. He gave us consciousness so we can recognize who we are. Become conscious. Intelligence. Okay? Not superstitious nonsense. I'm a lucid dreamer. So I know when I'm in my dream, I know I'm dreaming. I love that. Well, I control the dynamic of the dream. Okay? If half of y'all had that ability, you freak out. Why? Because you ain't prepared. You ain't ready for it. That's why. Y'all ain't ready for death either. Why? Because you think when death hit, life is over. Yeah, the physical life, but the spiritual life, you ain't on that level, then you're going to be scared to death, okay? And you will die. But immortality is what we are immortals. Not in the physical form, in the spirit form. Life physically have limits. Again, in the physical body, keeping your body in shape is important. What? For long life, for longevity. If the body breaks down because of bad health, bad eating habits, bad whatever you're doing, that's on you. That's on you. You see guys living old, what? They doing the right thing. I hang out with those guys. I hang out with 80-year-old people. I can't wait to be that guy. Why? I'm going to be still doing it by then, hopefully. That's what I'm saying. When you're doing something that's working, that's what you do. All that stuff means nothing, okay? And this physical life is going to run out. It has its limits. Simple as that, okay? But if you don't take care of your body, you know what? Your body won't take care of you. It's going to break down. It's going to fail you. And now you got to rely on what? Your conscious and your spirit to what? To be enlightened so that when the body dies, you go home. If not, reincarnation, okay? I have fun in my dreams. Why? Because I know I'm in the dream. I'm controlling the dynamic. I don't have nightmares. I don't have nonsense. But when you understand you're in the dream, you understand this is a dream, you can enjoy it. You can really enjoy it. You know that? Okay? If you're a meditator, you know how to use your mind in different ways. That's another thing too. Okay, here you go. Immortality is the gift that we all have that we don't recognize. And if you don't recognize your immortality, what happens? You lose it. God won't grant you the ability to what? Come home. You're ignorant, you will stay here. All right? When God got tired of man disrespecting him and mocking him, he said, okay, I'm going up there. And only ones who will get to me were those who can pass the feather of my yacht test, but living right and becoming knowledge of self, spiritually enlightened, to come hang out with me for eternity. So, daily studies, practicing spiritual truth, living by your spiritual discipline, and you live this way, that's the way toward immortality. They giving you the blueprint, and it worked. I've been using it, and it's working just fine. I hear y'all say the blood of Jesus still work. Yeah, knowledge of self still work too. That's what I have. And when you become one with God, it's all mental. It's all mental. It ain't nothing physical about God. It's all up here. Okay? And this is done how? By obtaining self-knowledge through what? Self-effort, putting in the work to learn and to be taught by somebody who knows. I'm getting a lot better at controlling my passions, so bear with me. I'm getting better. I can't stand ignorant people. Why? Because they don't know their spiritual self. And it's hard because they believe what they believe. So if they locked into belief, you can't help them. I told you, those who believe, okay, those who don't know but believe they know, dangerous. Avoid them. Why? They're not going to change. So leave them alone. That's all. You ain't got to worry about changing their belief. Let them believe what they want. That's their choice. So as a teacher, I don't care what you believe. I ain't here to disturb your belief. I'm here to teach you about something you need to know. All right? Knowledge of self. And so they what? They fear death. Death to the average person, they're scared of death. Why? You know we're going to die. That's part of life. Again, talking that talk and not walking the walk. When I was coming up, everybody in the drug game, yeah, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Man, I couldn't find out half of them punk ass niggas. I can't go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Dude, you're a criminal. That's what criminals do when they get caught doing criminal stuff. You don't want to go to jail? Start doing criminal stuff. I did 40 years ago now. Okay, why? I don't want to do that no more. Simple. Moving on. But ignorant people will do what? Same thing over and over again. They're not learning. That's my point. Some people who go to sleep and stay asleep, and AKA deaf, what got them? Wait a minute. Some people go to sleep and stay asleep. Oh, okay. I got a buddy who went to sleep and then wake up. I tell you, when you go to sleep, you're passing, for the next life. He went into it from that point. So it ain't no guarantees once you go to sleep that you're going to wake up. But that sleep that he was in, practicing, he good. He'll be doing that for the rest of the days. Okay? He won't be here no more, but he'll be in that state of mind. Again, their consciousness goes with the spirit. If the conscious and spirit ain't one, they can't go. They can't go separate. Okay? It's like yin and yang. They can't break them up. Okay? One need the other. Some people, okay, knowing thyself is what? Knowing that you can't die. Not that you in a superhero. No. Your spirit and the conscious, the essence of the true you can't die. Don't get it twisted and play the semantic game. Oh, so I can jump in front of a car and I die. I won't die. No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying what's inside you don't die. That's the spirit. Come on, man. So I'm trying to help you out. These is lessons in life. I give life lessons. I ain't here to argue or debate. I'm just giving you information. Take it or leave it. That's my thing. That's a lesson right there. When I got to hit the gym, I got to go. All right, closing. May you all live to be 100. 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who figured out life starts after death is physical life. Trust me. I'm out.